Hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Why Not You. Today's guest we have here is Cam. What's going on, man?
What's
How you
going
doing?
on, man? Name's Cam, man. Nice to meet you. Good time seeing you, David.
Same, man. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, and we have a lot to catch up on, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to focus on just the story of Cam. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me start off with talking about how I actually met Cam. We go back to a few years ago. I met him at work, and I remember we were part of this development class. This development class, and we were just we got to learn a lot of different things. And I remember the teacher telling us that, hey, this doesn't just apply for just his company, but also your personal life, whatever you're trying to do, whether it's a personal brand and different things of that nature. And I think we learned a lot in that classroom, and I'm grateful for that experience. And so I know Cam ended up venturing off and doing something completely different than what I anticipated, but I definitely want to get into that. So I definitely want you to open up about that and just talk about your transition, what helped you move forward, and what has been your top lessons in helping you get started, and what motivated you, and just share your story.
Yeah, absolutely, man. First and foremost, man, I appreciate you having me on the show today, for sure. Good seeing you again.
Same.
It's been a while, man, of course. Starting out, yeah, I met you a few years back. We had this little class as far as like a development, wanting better for myself for the most part. I knew David. I think we was partners at one point. They had like a partners doing this project.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It was like a project we had to be like partners. And I knew from speaking with David, he had like this mentality of like it was just like a go getter, positive for the most part. Even times we're at off the floor, or like at work, on the floor at work, your attitude was just spot on. Like I need that type of energy in your life, man. But going forward though, for the most part, to answer your question, man, myself, I knew I wanted something better for myself. That's why I joined the class. So I said when I joined that class, man, I also noticed I used to listen to like a lot of podcasts, like also listen to a lot of audiobooks. Like most of the time when I was by myself, even when I was going to work, I used to listen to a lot of those, man. That kind of inspired me. Hey, this is I'm on the right track. I gotta keep doing this. Go find something better.
Yeah.
So like working in the warehouse is never always easy. You're gonna end up working either hard or easy. I was the type of person working hard, and I was tired of kind of working that type of hard in a physical setting, physical labor setting. So I'm like, so this one podcast I would listen to, I can't remember the guy's name, but he was just mentioning, he was just like, you know what, if you do something like in sales, you can make a lot of money. So I was just like, you know what, let me apply this position. I was like, sales. What's something I could start out in, but I don't have to be like super like get my feet wet in.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe selling phones.
Mm-hmm.
I'm young, I can do that. Let's try to do that.
Yeah.
So I know, I applied a few times, man, and of course I got a few no's, but I got that one yes, and it just came out to be just work out, just perfectly from there. So yeah, absolutely, man. That's just how that went about for the most part.
Yeah, man. Verizon, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. I was going to say, I don't know their slogan. What is their slogan?
Oh, you know what, man? They change their slogans quite a lot, man. I think there's a commercial that right now. Don't quote me if I'm wrong, but it's like any phone right now, any phone on us, or something like that. Something like it's kind of like that's going on right now, like a little promotion slogan, but it's not one that's just like a McDonald's or like a Walmart. Like what's the Walmart slogan? Like buy more, save more, or like save better, live better, Walmart, something like that.
Oh, I forgot about that. I remember no, that's Kroger. I think it was like right store, right price. Was that Kroger? Was that
Something like I can't remember the top of my. I don't watch TV as much as I used to anymore, so I'm like I don't know the top of my head. But yeah, it's something like that. But Verizon's a great company, man. I will say they take care of you, man.
That's
For
good.
sure.
That's good.
Home Depot is very similar as well.
Yeah.
It's just like you're in a different type of setting though, of course. And I feel like mentally that was just like crushed. Like I don't know, it was bothering me. I was there for like 3 years, or almost going on 3 years. So two and some change.
Yeah.
Just didn't work out. So
That's all right. That's all right.
yeah, man.
I think it's really about just finding what your passion is and what it is what you wanted to do. And so if that transition to, Verizon and sales has helped you accomplish what your goal is, then why not go for it? You know what I'm saying? And so I know we've talked about a few different things, you know what I'm saying? Whether you had business ideas. And so let me ask you this. What helped you transition into the sales world? Like when you first got there, was it hard for you to get in there? You know what I'm saying? Like what's your ultimate goal? Because we've talked about a lot of different things, investing strategies, you know what I'm saying? As you mentioned already, sales. And so I want to ask you, what's your goal? What are you aiming for? What type of life are you trying to have?
I'm gonna answer your first question. I'm gonna answer the next one. So, like, pretty much for the most part, man. What helped me? I feel like what helped me transition into that sales role was my personality. Personality's got to be like kind of your key indicator, man. I'm cool. I'm a great people person for the most part. As a young person, I was more so in my shell. But as you get a little older, I kind of grew out of that shell, started talking a little bit more, and that kind of helped me like lead the way into that role and kind of like excel at it.
Yeah.
And I found out, a lot of people that I've been working with in my job, especially a lot of my customers that I've worked with, they tell me, "Oh, you're really great. You're good at what you do. Like you should try something that kind of pays you more money."
Yeah. I'm
just like, keep that in mind. I knew that once I got interviewed for the role, I was like, okay, we're gonna just show them that I can do it. And to answer your other question, the goal that I have, it's a great question. Of course, we're gonna make a lot of money.
True.
Right. But it's like it could be better reasons, right? So like I want to build my business, right? Yeah, I haven't currently perfected it or like got exactly in the right way what I want to do. Because yes, I have things outside of my life that I have to work on. You got relationships. You have got a dog now, so it's like this is my first dog, so it's like, man, listen, like, man, she's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's like a child.
Is it better than a child, or
I couldn't even tell you. I don't have children, so I'm just like it feels like a child though.
You can leave the dog at home.
It's true, but it's like a different type of like. How do you even explain it?
More responsibility.
It's extra responsibility on your plate. Then there's things like, of course, you have like debt and stuff that you gotta take care of. So there's other things that you're trying to take. It's just, let's say that there's distractions that come in the way. Mm-hmm. You're trying to eliminate these distractions to, make more money, be more productive, knock out these goals that you had, let's say, like in the beginning of the year, right? It's just a lot of things that come in those way, in my way, particularly. But the ultimate goal that I do have, though, of course, to be like financially free, man.
Yeah.
I just couldn't ask for nothing more than that. Of course, a better relationship with God. I mean, everybody has their different religious preferences, but a better relationship with God for sure. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what I can say.
Yeah, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? And so just going back to what you were saying when you got into sales, Cam, you are a great people person. You know what I'm saying? You have great energy, great spirit. And, that's one of the things that people can recognize about you. Your smile, your spirit, how you approach people. Was, I remember the book that we were reading mentioned something about energy vampires.
Yeah, it was like the energy bus.
Yeah, the energy bus. Yeah, I remember like the energy vampires would drain people of your spirit. And but you do the opposite of that. You know what I'm saying? You give life into the people that you're around. And so I think that's what really helps you out in what your career is becoming. And so I just want to give you your props on that. And yeah, definitely. And so just understand that, this is all a journey. And so I think that's what, of course, what this series highlights, just people's journeys and understanding that we don't have everything perfect. Cam, you're what, 24? 24. This kid is.
It's about to turn a quarter, man. It's about to turn a quarter.
Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Shut up.
It's about to turn a quarter, man. It feels my back be aching sometimes when I get up in the morning, man. It's man. It's like, oh my God. It's just what it feels like, man. Turning about to be 30, man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm 26. My birthday's in a few weeks.
Oh yeah, man. Happy birthday to you, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I know probably won't see you then, but
it's all good. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Absolutely. Don't leave me hanging.
I got you.
It was so dumb, but I'm sorry. I'm having a good time. But yeah, I'll say like, cause I remember when we was out to eat. I can't remember where we had went to. Um,
I think it was Miller's.
I just remember we went out to eat, and there was these guys that had sat next to us. It was like the truckers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
remember.
he was having some issues with his phone, and I just remember how, you know what I'm saying, you came to him. It was like, hey man, look bro, you know what I'm saying, I can help you out. And you was asking him a different question, just how you approached him with the confidence and just, you know, the smile you were listening to him, you know what I'm saying. And like I said, man, I think you're doing well at uh, what you're seeking to do. You know what I'm saying? And just some of those skills can be hard to maintain because, like you mentioned, you know, being in your shell and things of that nature, that's something that a lot of people don't even seem to overcome. And so being able to have the confidence that you have and approach people about what their problems may be and being able to have a listen, you know, that means the world to a lot of people. And I'll say all of us, honestly. But I'll say, like, has that always been like a natural thing for you, or is just something that you kind of developed as you got your feet wet in the sales road?
So now I wouldn't say it's a natural thing because I think when I was like, let's say maybe around like my early teenage years, I wasn't like even like in middle school or something like that. I was kind of more so like kind of like bottled up in the shell a little bit. But of course, when it got to like my later, like let's say 18, 19, 20, you kind of like get more confident. You're feeling better. You're looking better. You start to, you know, um, just be more confident in what you're saying and what you do. You're starting to open up a little bit more. So, you know, when you open up yourself a little bit more, that leads to more opportunities to different areas. That's what I can say about that. But yeah, to answer your question, man, I wasn't always like that. Sometimes it takes some time with different people, but like I will say, like from what I know and from what experience, like that particular job that I'm in right now currently, that led way to like a different avenue for me. I make more money than I did here than I was in here. So it's just like it actually worked out for me better.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can say that.
That's good. That's good. I was going to ask, like, what are your biggest challenges, like, for right now? Because I guess that could be your business, you know what I'm saying? Like, did you want to elaborate on what that is? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Oh man, that's great. Yeah. So the biggest challenges right now, man, I will say, let's say I can say obstacles that I run into. It's gonna be like my procrastination. Like I still do that to this day, and it's natural. Like we're all human, right? And it's just something that I want to like just get rid of. I know it's something I have to do for the day, and I just wait last minute, or it doesn't get done at all. Or something like let's say consistency too, like being consistent. Let's say if you go to the gym, all right? Yeah, I can do this, man. Or I can have like you have like this meal prep thing you want to do. Yeah, I'm gonna do this for this time period. End up buying something out convenient. Like go to everybody does it. Go to fast food,
Yeah.
especially working like retail setting. Like say I'm working at Verizon, right? 75% of the time, more than likely, I'm gonna go get some fast food. David, I used to be slimmer. Yeah, you know I have to be smaller than I used to be. I used to be really skinny, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. And like in that year and it's some change, man. You just get real comfortable.
Yeah.
You get comfortable, and of course, like you want to follow this specific routine, and this is where your habits come into play.
That's true.
And habits, I haven't built. Over the years, you haven't built great habits, so you're just trying to put in place those good habits in place of the bad habits. Of course, that will lead to better results.
Yeah.
So that's probably like one of the challenges I face now in the business model. So like, right, so I created a business not too long ago. The PEC Solutions. That's my last name, of course, Solutions. Got some help with that with one of my mentors, Miss Chanella. If she ever sees this, I appreciate her all like for everything she's done. They absolutely appreciate. I really appreciate her. She's great. I gotta refer it to you. She's awesome. But yeah, she was just helping me like far as like the business, how to get a business model, help you with some get funding.
Yeah.
I couldn't think on top of my head what do I honestly really want to do. Like, do I mind myself doing this, or do I want to just do it just for the money, or like I can do work on something and just get like have the money part of it, right? But am I gonna enjoy it as like a passion? You know, sometimes that's just something of a conversation I want to have with myself. Either trying to figure out, hey, do I want to do this? Hey, just for money, just pays the bills. Is that gonna last me for the long run, or is it just like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's kind of like gotta pick or choose. What do you really honestly want to feel is right? And I feel like the procrastination part of it is just kind of just like it's keeping me in a chokehold.
I get it.
You know what I mean? That's pretty much what it is.
I'll say this, like Cam, you're 24. I'm just going to put that out there. You're 24. You ain't supposed to have it figured out. You know what I'm saying? You're going into year 5 of adulthood. You've got your whole life ahead of you. So like I'm saying is just like when it comes down to it, you know, and I'm 26. I turned 27, of course, August 22nd. But hey, but you know what I'm saying? And so I'm still trying to figure out what it is that I want to do in my life. You know what I'm saying? Nothing has ever been clear cut and things of that nature. And I think that really when it comes down to it, it's just like, you know, are you in a better place now as opposed to where you were? And you mentioned that you are. You know what I'm saying? You're making more money. You get to at least control your schedule and different things of that nature. And you're doing something that pushed your boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So right now, this is a new obstacle for you. And I think when it comes down to it, it's all about finding your path, your journey, and just understanding, okay, this is what the problems I'm having. How can I work on that? You know what I'm saying? Whether that means I need a life coach or maybe I need to just be real with myself. And you have to find that out. And I think that when it comes down to it, it's just your attitude, how you approach it, and just being around the people that's going to help motivate you to be there. And I'll say this, relationships definitely matter. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're romantic, platonic, the people in your inner circle are going to help push you into the right direction. At least they're supposed to. And if they don't serve you, you need to find ways to cut them off.
Absolutely.
You know?
Action.
So, Cam, I want to ask you, how do you feel relationships, whether they be platonic or romantic, have shaped you into who you're becoming and where you want to be?
It's a great question, man. Start out with one, right? So let's say I'm not gonna go into the romantic side just yet. But like say friendships. Like for you, example, right? You gotta have the right circle. Okay, I'm gonna start with this, right? So younger, right? I remember this teacher I had in school, like elementary school, man. I think his name was like Mr. Wright. He was an older guy, older black guy. It's pretty cool. He kept it real, everything. I remember one girl in my class, man. She was just like bad. She had like terrible grades, and it was just like she was just coming to school like that almost every day. This is for months. Kind of like the second semester, she changed her friend group, like her circle, and everything kind of just slowly started to switch. Her grades started increasing. A, B, honor roll. Her attitude started to change a little bit. She was one of the girls that had like a mean attitude. She's kind of one of the mean girls, but she ended up like becoming somewhat nice, which was kind of shocking. Yeah, it's just crazy, and it's like thinking about that. It's like your circle determines a lot.
Yeah.
And I hear this quote a lot where it says, "Hey, if your friends are like 5 of your friends a millionaire, you're going to be the 6th millionaire, right?" Same thing is left. Like if you're somebody you hang around with like 6 crackheads or junkies on the street. I'm just saying, for example, no disrespect to people that's on the street, but yeah, you're going to be that person, right? So it's like your friendships and who you hang around can say a whole lot about you, man. So it's like whatever you do, you follow suit. So that I say take those relationships that you have with those people very seriously, because like it can change your whole future, like literally, like saying for like even like black kids, right? So like you hang around with somebody that's like just always into trouble. You made one wrong decision, that can cost you like maybe 20-30 years in jail.
Yeah, one bad apple.
Yeah, so one bad apple can just ruin your whole like future in general. So yeah, I'll just say like your relationships mean a lot.
Yeah.
I would take them very seriously, especially if you're young, you're like 15, 16, 17. It can change you a lot. It can make you a lot of money too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I could say that. Romantically though, to answer your question, man, choose the right woman for sure. Choose the right woman, because the right woman can bring you down, and the right woman can bring you up.
That's right.
I'll just say, I'm not gonna put my information out there, but just
Yeah, I got you. It's all good.
just make sure that woman is, you'll know
Yeah.
for sure, like when that person is right, because they can really change your life too. Like say that's like your almost like your best friend, honestly. Like
Yeah.
the right woman, it can shape you, it can change your mindset, it can push you, motivate you. Like you don't want somebody that's gonna like just lean on you, depend on you, and things like that. It can bring you down mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. And you even see that like on like TV, like social media. You see like relationships that divorce, or they're taking this certain money, or the person just not the same like they used to be. Like you see it all the time on the internet, all the lot. So like relationships can really like determine whether you win or lose.
Yeah.
So
I was going to mention. I know this is probably off topic, but Cardi B and who was she with?
Offset.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're right. No, you're good.
But
You're right.
but like what I'm saying, like we glorified them. I feel like society glorified them for a little minute. You know what I'm saying, and just their relationship, and they've got how many kids?
Say
3 kids, and they was all on social media talking about, oh, I'm sleeping with his baby mama or whatever. There was a lot of drama in that relationship, and it was like, well, dang, you know what I'm saying? There's one way you could look at it and say like these people came from this background and this setting, but they were able to find a way to make life easier for themselves. Like both people are talented. You know what I'm saying? They have made a name for themselves in society. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to sit there and knock people. I'm not trying to sit there and knock either of them. But I think that what they had in that time frame, or what they wanted to promote, was that you can make it no matter what your beginnings are. And I don't like how the fallout had happened between them, in a sense of like, oh, he was sleeping around with this person, that, and then she talking about how she slept with Takeoff and this, that, the third. And I'm like, God dang, you know what I'm saying? I ain't need to know that, man. I don't need to know that. You know what I'm saying? But I hope everything's going well with them moving forward. But anyway, what I do want to say is that for you in your life, what relationships do you feel help elevate you to just move forward? You know what I'm saying? Do you think that that relationships play a role into who you're becoming, or do you feel as if you need more people that you want to meet? Or
I'm gonna say like I'm not done. Of course, I'm like growing relationship. I'm still 24. You still kind of figure things out. There's definitely a lot more people I want to meet in the world, as far as like when it comes to like growing. Like your I feel like the circle that I'm right now, you guys are great. Oh, cool. I just met the cameraman, Mr. Marquez over here, man. He seems cool. He's got it going on for himself. David, I knew you for a little while. You're cool too.
Is that a fourth wall break? You said no.
Bro. You're funny, man. But no, though. So like seriously, so I feel like I can have a definitely, keep your circle small, but there's a lot more people in the world I know that can help me as far as relationship goes. Yeah, that also comes down to like as far as like going out, like certain events that you may meet, of course. Getting to know them, just kind of figuring them out a little bit more. Like, what do they do? Like, can it like benefit you? Kind of fill them out a little bit more. Those relationships, you just got to keep it going. Like, just don't stop here and just get comfortable. Like, you're cool with your friend group. You're cool with them. Still explore more, because there's more people out there and more people to do. There's more money to make. There's more connections. Like this whole thing is just revolving circle, man. So yeah, that's just what I think.
Yeah. I guess I'm just ask you another question. Anything new you're pursuing? Like, it's like I said, it's been a minute since I really seen you, man. It's, take 2 years. I feel like
It's been 2 years.
yeah, man. It's been maybe a year. Or something.
Yeah, maybe like almost going on 2 years. Almost, because I left Home Depot in May. Well, I got left. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's another story for another day. Yeah, I ain't seen you. When you come to Carrollton?
This is Carrollton.
Yeah, when did you move here?
Oh, my fault. Last year.
Maybe been like a year.
It was May. It was May of last.
It was
year.
May.
Yeah.
So maybe a year and some change then. Yeah, it could be. Okay, it could be a year actually. Exactly. Yeah. So, what I think though, what I want to say is about that. I'm not sure, man. It's just kind of like I said, the new business model and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cause right now I'm kind of focused on one thing right now at my job, man. It kind of got me getting like on this certain goal, right?
Yeah.
So last year, I ain't gonna lie, my job took me to Disney for like the top 10% of like sales. So I was just like,
hey, man,
that was good. Yeah, appreciate it. So it was just like,
what?
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about that? What the?
it was crazy, man.
Dude.
I didn't know nothing about it. It was just
Go
like,
ahead,
yeah,
yeah.
it was pretty cool. I went to Disney for like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. I can't complain. All inclusive, like sweet, pay for your flight and all of that, man. It just
World or land?
world. Florida.
Florida. Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Land would be pretty cool too, though. I will say. But next thing up is like, I think I do good at like top 1%. It's like Paris, but I'm still on track right now, so I'm trying to get there. But after going forward, after that, I feel like I'm gonna try something different. As far as maybe still in the sales role, but something a little bit more what's the word I want to look for? I want to say serious, but more so
Dude, what?
yeah, no,
I'm
like
sorry. No.
like what's the word I want to say?
Let me go back on this. First, I'm sorry. I don't mean to take the mic. I don't mean to take the mic for a second. But seriously, man, you've only been in this position, what, a year? A year,
Yeah,
and you're
man.
already top 10.
Top 10%, man.
What is it like? The store wise, district wise, company wise?
Company wise. This is like, yeah.
And you over here doubting yourself about, I don't know what I'm going to do next. Man, you don't
No, man, it's cool, but it's like, I just want to. No, you're right. No, you're right, though. I haven't been there for long, but it's like more so like I wanna try something different.
Definitely, and like I said, you're.
I don't want to stick around too long where I get comfortable.
True.
And like, you know what I mean?
But I think that the dynamic, honestly, what you should focus on. And I'm not telling you what you should or shouldn't do, but I think that your position now can help you with your own future interests. You're saying, you mentioned your business and how you're trying to get yourself to go, get that together. And so, obviously, Cam, whatever you're going to do, you're going to pick up on it and you're going to take off. You know what I'm saying? I feel that for you.
Appreciate it.
And like I said, it's really about having the people around you to get you to where you want to be at. And so I know that you said your focus is something about your job right now. And so, as you also mentioned, you don't want to kind of get complacent either. So if you want to chase that new promotion, chase that 1%, go for it.
Right.
But how can that extra income help you fund your business? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
How can you sort it out and put it for this or that? And so, you know what I'm saying? I want you to think about that and get with your mentor. That's what I couldn't know what to tell her.
Miss Chanel.
Miss
Chanel.
Chanela.
Uh-huh.
Okay. She's gonna hate me. I'm sorry. I'm already sorry.
I'm gonna call her Miss O. We can call her Miss O.
Okay.
Miss O.
Miss O. No, I ain't gonna say that. But seriously, man, I think that you already got someone in your corner that's gonna help you elevate and help you get the information that you need. And so, continue to develop that relationship and learn, as much as you can from her. And so, I hope she don't hate me when I meet her eventually. But I think that's a great path for you. And so, whatever you decide to pursue, definitely look at ways to move two steps ahead. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I couldn't appreciate it more, man. Like, look, David, I told him that David's a special guy, man. One of a kind, man. Like, you're not gonna find a lot of people like him around. I promise you.
I'm just tall. That's it.
I mean,
So-
yeah, he's tall. He's like good. It's like 6'7", like 6'7".
I'm not 6'7".
6'4"?
I'm 6'4". I'm not 6'7".
6'4".
I'm 6'4".
Man, he's like Wembanyama, man. I tell you, man. Like this dude is tall. Man.
That's crazy. No, but
He's great. He's a great guy, though.
I
for
appreciate
sure.
it. Thanks, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
But yeah, I'll say like for you, I sounded like Foghorn Leghorn. You know, I'll say. I'm sorry, that's funny, but but
that Looney Tunes?
yeah,
Yeah.
No,
I
but-
didn't think his name.
you know
the face in my
the
head.
chicken,
Yeah, the
yeah, but or rooster.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just want to ask you, like, you mentioned earlier, what really helped you just focus on this new role was audiobooks and things of that nature. So I'm gonna ask you, any tips for self-improvement or motivation that you've kind of used in this transition or help you move forward?
Yeah, man. So most of a lot of audiobooks, I'm just gonna give like one of the tips that I took with me for sure. So I used to, from being 18 to like 21, right? I used to go out a lot. Like as far as like, you go to clubs or you go to like this, you going out, you're spending money. I learned what be okay with. It's okay to be bored.
Yeah.
It's okay to like be at home. It's actually more beneficial. Like, stay at home for like 3 months. Like, forget the weekends. Make your time useful on the weekends, right? So let's say you work on like a 9 to 5. Those weekends can like change a lot for you. Like, honestly, like you take those 24 hours that you say Saturday, Sunday, use your time wisely. You're not spending any extra money. You're actually take that time out to learn something new.
Yeah.
That can actually benefit you in the long run for sure. Also, another thing that I also took with me, man, is like strategizing like some things that you don't need. Like, let's say, pay yourself first. Like, you get paid, take care of what you need to take care of, right? So I always pay myself first, then whatever I have to pay for, that's cool. Then I also started a Roth IRA account not too long ago.
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's been helping. Yeah, absolutely. Like even high yield savings account. I think we talked about this not too long ago
Yeah,
before.
man.
High yield. Oh my gosh, that interest is amazing, man.
Yes.
I promise you, it's like
Better than 1%.
oh yeah, better than that. Better for sure. Yeah, and then like stocks. I'm trying to get back into Robinhood, man. I locked my account with that. I don't know what happened to that, but Robinhood buying the stocks in here and let them hold all that good stuff. I'm trying to get with it. Trying, man.
Diversification is important.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to, man. At least like I'm thinking about. I also gotta tell you about that too. Like life insurance. How's that been going for you? I gotta ask you about that.
Yeah. You interviewing me now?
Yeah, man. I'm kind of anxious. How's that going?
Hey, man. That's another conversation after this episode.
Okay.
That'll be
we'll
behind
go
the
back to
scenes,
it.
but at the end of the day, it really just comes down to serving a broader purpose. You know, for me, I just feel joy knowing that I'm putting financial protection for people. You know what I'm saying? And so right now I'm taking a social media break and just getting everything that I want in order. And so I'm actually doing pretty good right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with some families and getting some things situated. And so I'm really grateful for that. And I want to continue to focus on what my mission is. And so when I do return to social media, I want to have everything set out. I want to talk about my story. I want to talk about what's helped me motivate, what my passion is, and just the reason for why I'm passionate about financial literacy. Because at the end of the day, we all want financial freedom, right? And so understanding what to use, how to use it, and how to build from there is important. But anyway, this is not about me. The highlight of the show is you.
Right.
Anyway, but yeah, Cam, that was pretty much all the questions that I had, and it's always a pleasure having you on here, and so
Absolutely,
thank you for coming out, dog. You know what I'm saying?
To the
appreciate
next
it.
time, man.
Yes,
Listen. Shout out to David, man. He really put Marquise over here. They put this thing together, man. It's starting out. It's gonna be something great in the future, man. I know the next 5 to 10 years, unstoppable.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Unstoppable. Both of them, actually, man. I appreciate you having me on the show today. Hey, man. Y'all have a good one, man. For sure.